Hello, my name is Paul Ferrese. I'm 22 years old. I just graduated from the University of Rochester with a degree in economics, and I live out here in Mars, Pennsylvania. Yes, Mars, Pennsylvania. It's a real place. It's about 25 minutes north of Pittsburgh. Okay, so I'll tell you what I started doing when I first graduated college. I moved outside of D.C. and I was working for this environmental lobbying organization called the Piedmont Environmental Council. It was really cool because I got to use my love of nature with my academic smarts to really help do something good for the environment. So I had a lot of fun doing that. While I was down there, we did field trips every Friday. We went hiking, canoeing, tubing. I did a lot of fishing. Did a lot of cool outdoor activities. So that's what I did. And now that I'm done with that, unfortunately, I'm back here at my parents' house, living with my parents. None of us really like the situation. I don't want to be here. My parents don't want me to be here. So I've been looking for jobs recently. And actually, 2 days ago, I flew out to Madison, Wisconsin for a job interview with a healthcare software development company. Went really well. It seems like a really good job, good benefits, pretty good paying money, and my parents really want me to take the job. They're really high on me taking this job. But I've sort of brought in this out of the wild experience, and they really just they don't want me to think about this out of the wild experience. They sort of want me to throw this dream away about going and living in South America. They really want me to take this job. Unfortunately for them, I don't care what they think. I want to go and live out in the wild, and I don't think I'm ready for a 9-to-5 job. I want to prove that money doesn't buy happiness, that you don't need money, to be happy, that sometimes, a love of nature and a harmonious relationship with nature can help, prosper happiness. And, that's why I was really inspired by Christopher McCandless from Into the Wild. He was the student from Emory University who, once he graduated, gave away all his money, burned up some of his money, ditched his car, did all that and went and lived in Alaska. Unfortunately, he didn't make it out alive, but I really admired him for, sort of trying to ignore society's sort of pull on us, and he didn't give in to the 9-to-5 like the way most of us do. So what are my qualifications? I'm a hunter. I deer hunt. Here's a picture of the first deer I ever shot. It was about 8 years ago, just a little doe, but I shot it with my 30-06, which is right here. It's my 30-06. It's a high-powered rifle, long range. It can take down big game. So I do that. I field dress the deer. I can cut it. I can gut the deer. I like to dove hunt. I can clean the dove, pluck feathers, and I like to, the way I like cooking dove is over the grill. You sort of do a shish kebab, and it's really good, 2 breasts of meat, and it's really good to cook. I'm a fisher. I love the bass fish and catfish. I did a lot of bass fishing this summer, and I fillet up the bass, and I like to pan fry the bass with a little lemon juice, white wine, and a little bit of lemon pepper and some sea salt. Turns out fabulous, really good. Catfishing, I love catfishing with my friends. A lot of times we'll go out, hang out by the lake, throw our lines in, we'll be drinking a few beers, partying, having everyone over while our lines are sitting in the water. Then you get a big cattle line, you reel that in, we get it in the shore, we fillet it up, we bread it in this beer batter mix, and then we bread it and we deep fry it in peanut oil over the fire in a cast iron skillet. So I'm good at filleting catfish, bass, I'm pretty good at cooking outside. Anytime I'm around a creek, I like catching crayfish. I can catch crayfish like none other. So if we're around any water source in South America and there's crayfish in it, we'll be chowing down on some crayfish. They're really easy to cook. You just got to boil them, have a little sauce to dip it in. It's really easy to do. As far as survival training goes, in school I built shelters, and in this one class we got graded on building shelters. We weren't allowed to use man-made structures. We had to use wood. We had to use bark. We weren't allowed to use anything man-made. And we also got graded on how well we could build a fire and keep that going. So pretty cool. So I had some training that I could help teach others with. This summer I hiked and climbed a lot. I hiked 4 different mountains. I indoor climb a little bit. I think I'm pretty athletic, so it's not that hard for me. It's something I can pick up pretty easily, even though I haven't done it a lot. I'm really athletic. I mean, as you can tell, I was a high school weightlifter, big time, pound for pound, one of the strongest kids in the area. I played high school football in Western PA, which is one of the best places to play high school football in the country. I was a football captain. I got recruited to play college football. I ended up going on to school actually to play college football. I played for 2 years, but I sort of got bored with it, and I really wasn't enjoying living in the city where I was. So I quit, and I joined the rugby team thinking that it might, mix things up a little bit, but I really wasn't enjoying that. So I decided that I had to get away. So I packed up my bags, and I signed up for this study abroad program in Sydney, Australia. Moved to Sydney, Australia. I lived right on the beach for half a year. Awesome experience. Absolutely fabulous. I picked up surfing, bodyboarding. I snorkeled almost every day. I would swim, I scuba dove the Great Barrier Reef while I was down there. I sailed Whitsunday Islands, whitewater raft through the rainforest. I did a lot of fishing because I was right on the coast, so I did a lot of rock fishing. I actually, one day I caught a fish with just my t-shirt, pulled off my t-shirt when I was out surfing, and just scooped up a fish with my t-shirt. So I'm pretty resourceful, you know. So Australia was a good time, but unfortunately I couldn't stay there forever. So now I'm back, and to stay active, I do a lot of yoga now. Yoga is one of my favorite things. It helps calm the mind, but still helps, you know, work out the body. I like playing volleyball, frisbee, golf, basketball, basically anything to be athletic. I love doing it. I love being outside. Basically, I love being outside. I love nature, and you're probably wondering why I don't have my shirt on. I don't have my shirt on because I'm always outside, and there's no need to ever have a shirt on when you're outside. I go barefoot a lot, and when you're in Australia, it didn't matter if you had a shirt on, if you had shoes on. You could get into the grocery store. So I sort of like that, and that's why I sort of don't want to get into the 9 to 5, because I feel like it sort of traps you and traps your freedom a little bit. So, why do I want to do Out of the Wild? With my physical fitness and my peak physical condition, I really don't think that there's any athletic thing I can't do. I think I really need something like Out of the Wild to really push my athletic limits. I think I'll probably be one of the stronger, more fit people there. So, you know, I'll help carry some extra weight in that sense. I'm fun to be around. I'm a friendly person. I think I'll be there to help keep the other adventurers happy, and I'll be a nice, young, youthful exuberance, because I just graduated college. So I think having a young person like me on the show would be really great for the group dynamic and really help, you know, spur things up a little bit, mix things up, because I know in the past few years you guys haven't really used recent college graduates. As far as challenges go, I don't know much about edible plants. In this area of Pennsylvania, I sort of know some edible plants, but in South America, I'm going to be lost. I won't know anything. So that'll definitely be a challenge. Another challenge will definitely be the mental challenge of not being without my friends, because I love being with my friends. I love going out. I love meeting girls. I love you know, going out and having fun with my friends, going out for drinks. And not being able to do that with my friends is definitely going to be pretty difficult. That'll definitely be one of the major challenges. But yeah, I just really want you guys to know that I'm athletic, fun to be around, and I think I'll add a nice youthful exuberance to the group that would really help everyone make it out of the wild, you know, happy and alive. So, thank you.